I think life is really challenging if you're a mom of preschoolers, particularly actually in 2018. And I think part of the challenge comes from all this expert advice about parenting and the best ways to do everything, and that we have to be on the same page, we all have to stand together, and there's right and wrong, and we all need to fall in behind that. And I think the most important thing the Enneagram could offer any mom of little kids is this: parent them differently. They're not the same. You can have the same rules and apply them differently and have different expectations of outcome for your children's learning to behave appropriately, and it doesn't cost you anything. They're all very different. You're the same, they're different. They can't all line up and be just like one another in how they respond to life or to you or to one another. In relationships, what's mine to do and what's yours to do? And how do we meet somewhere when we are experiencing a lack of understanding or difference? And actually, somehow in this wisdom, it's kind of easy. Once you understand that what the other person is experiencing is not the same thing that you are, you can make room for that without much trouble, and it kind of gets to be interesting and intriguing. And so instead of saying, as I observe other people, why would anybody do that? I've kind of found myself saying, I wonder why they did that. I wonder what they see or what they know that I don't know that would cause them to respond in that way. I think that happens a lot with parenting too. I think we raise these little kids and then we look at them and say, why in the world would you do that? And it's because they're not us. I think it's impossible for us to operate in the world without expectations. I think we just expect other people to be kind and helpful, or we make up that they're not going to be, and that's an expectation too. And I think every expectation ends up ultimately in resentment because people don't do what we thought they might do without ever asking. So I think we need to approach life expecting that other people are going to do it differently than we do, and with the hope of understanding what their method has to offer compared to ours. And I think we need to be very careful about expecting the same behavior from people over and over and over, because everything has to be seen in context. I'm different when I'm with my family than I am when I'm teaching to 250 people. We all do things differently based on context, and we're not making much room for that, even after we have some Enneagram wisdom on board. So I think we've got some good work to do, but some good tools to do it with.